I
Yep.
speak Gnomish, don't worry.
Yeah, that's the sound of Hayes being a bitch who doesn't play D&D. Alright, so who would like to recap last week's events?
Oh, I can do
Oh,
it. Oh, go ahead, Tuna.
no, you take it. I did the last one.
All right. Well, I came to the 10 towns out of the cold after my ship got stuck in some ice. It was a long journey, but I made it safe. Unfortunately, the others, well, they would have been better off following me. Anyway, so I arrived in East Haven. There's a fucking dragon attacking. Shit's on fire. I'm about to turn around and just head back into the wilderness, cause fuck that horse shit. And this party shows up and nukes the thing. So I make friends. Find out that they're a party of adventurers, and I team up with them. And we decide to leave the fucked to hell East Haven and head to Bryn Shander. On the way, I informed the party about the circumstances that saw me walking into East Haven, a ship full of loot, and how, well, basically, I suppose I'm just the sole inheritor of it, and I'll split it with all of them if we go and recover it. They seemed interested. But we decided to take some downtime in Bryn Shander to rest and recuperate, and also to perhaps copy some spell books around, since it seems there's a few magic users in the party.
Well, yeah, they were going to do that.
And then none of them showed up.
Fuck you,
Dude, I feel that pain.
What's going on? Why do people not show up?
No, he'll show up like just as soon as we fucking leave Bryn Shander.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
how it is.
But we know that one of the spell books he has, like his loot, had fireball in it. Can we just say I copy that spell at least?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna stand on ceremony because people are being tardy fucks.
Okay. I guess the other thing is there a pearl for sale in Bryn Shander worth 100 gold somewhere?
Yes.
Excellent. Is there anybody's objection to me using party funds to basically get spells and spell components for my wizard?
Nah.
Congratulations, the party is now broke.
I was about to say, leave some money for Revivify components.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to spend all of it. I'm not crazy.
Mic has been muted all night.
Yep.
Oh shit. Oh. We're still level 6, right?
I am not a kind god. I have not allowed you to level up yet.
What if I said there will be more teams at level 8?
Well, that's 2 levels off.
Yeah. Need level 6 cleric though.
Actually, Gilbert, if you have it handy, could you just DM me what spells are in the not his character spell sheet, but the lootable ones?
I do not have that information handy.
Fair enough.
I can get it though. It's simple enough.
It would allow me to at least start doing the calcs. And would anything happen if we stay here for? Because it's like Fireball takes 6 hours of downtime. And so, depending on how it is, we might stay 2 or 3 days of just copying spells. Unless people have issues and don't want to do that.
I have no real objection.
So, these
how much...
are in alphabetical order.
Okay.
No, I am not putting them in
That's
spell
fine.
level order because it's right out of the book.
That is perfectly all right.
Do we have 300 gold to spare?
Yes.
Right, might as well pick up some diamonds for Revivify if we need it. So it's still a bit beyond what I'm able to do just on the fly, but alright, I'll go do that and then find some work that needs to be done. What's available around here just for like manual labor?
Manual labor, yes. What exactly are you attempting to do?
Get paid.
I don't think we're spending that much. Or I guess we're taking like a day, aren't we?
Possibly 2 or 3 if you'll let me.
I've got no problems with that.
Okay, important question here. What kind of skill set are you attempting to utilize here? Because this will determine your pay.
Athletics or perception would be ideal. I don't know how to use perception particularly. I can also use survival if that would pay better, but it's not as good.
I can see survival being useful to help with hunting parties. So at athletics, to a degree, yeah. I guess we'll call that like skilled labor. So you earn 2 gold for every day that you guys are doing downtime. Or yeah, we'll call it that.
I get gold?
No, as far as I know, you're not doing anything that earns gold.
I'll do something. I like gold.
Okay, what kind of labor are you going to try to get?
I'm very athletic and survival and stealthily.
Okay, you go on the same hunting party for the same gold.
Haha.
I'd like to buy 4 healers kits and about 100 gold worth of herbalism materials for healing potions.
Okie dokie.
Should I just put this here in the D&D chat? I'm not sure who's keeping track of what funds.
I am, yeah.
we got.
If you're using party funds, put it in the D&D chat. I'll take a look at it once I finish figuring out which of these spells.
Can the party graciously, with party funds, buy me some of that cold weather stuff? Don't I need that?
Yes, you do.
I need that, and I also would like some healers kits.
I've got some spare cold weather clothes. I didn't need it.
The hunting parties here, are there any chance that they're hunting Craig cats?
No, you don't hunt Craig cats. Craig cats hunt
Cowards.
you.
I would hunt me a Craig cat.
In the Dale, it is considered unwise to hunt Craig cats. In part because you're
Nonsense.
trafficking with RL kicking your ass. They're one of her favored beasts.
Let's hunt some Yetis.
We hunt for Blue Eyes White Yeti in the 3 days of downtime.
Who's going to hunt Blue Eyes White Yeti? Resny and Dragoon? Alright.
I'm joking, of course.
So 3 days pass the rest of you, and Resny and Dragoon don't return. You sense something ill has befallen them.
Finally got smart and got out of Icewind Dale.
Yeah.
Said, screw you guys, I'm out of here.
Yeah, the ill fate is that they don't get to participate in the adventure. Alright. In all seriousness, though, so we got you two doing some jobs, and then just the spellcasters scribing their spells.
The wizards,
So,
yeah.
3 days of downtime, huh? I guess be good to
Yeah, I'll be like 3 days
make
downtime.
scrolls of summon familiar. Give everyone a familiar.
All right.
I need to borrow money though.
Yep. Everybody start posting your financial wants in the inventory. The chat. I mean, in the chat.
We have more money than 10 towns could reasonably spend, right? Or has that been used or lost?
Repeat.
Do we still have more money than 10 towns can reasonably spend, or has that been used or lost?
Oh no. You can still utilize your money.
And I was asking the party, I don't know what happened to that.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Ask Under.
After I scribe my spells, we will have 3,276.5 gold pieces in the party funds.
Half a gold piece?
5 silver. I'm just doing decimals, so I don't have to write down the actual coinage. I mean, it was only 3 days, so I can't scribe tons and tons of spells. But I grabbed important ones. Also ones that aren't stupid high level. Like, Jesus, fuck, that's a lot of 5th level spells in those books.
Yep. Also, just one book.
Okay.
I mean,
Nah,
belonged to a member of the Arcane Brotherhood. It was gonna have some good shit in it.
not though. You said you give me some cold weather gear.
Yeah, I can get you cold weather gear because I had spares. A few, actually.
So I'm a first level wizard, but I have second level spell slots. Can I get a second level spell, or is that possible?
Your artificer is second level, right?
Yeah, my artificer's whatever level we are, -1.
I'm pretty sure you can scribe down second level artificer spells. I'm not so sure about wizard spells though.
Generally speaking, when determining what spells you can know or can scribe, you look at it as if you are single classed and however many levels you have in that class. So if you don't have access to, like, if the level of wizards you have is not high enough to get second level wizard spells, you can't scribe second level wizard spells.
All right.
Is cold weather gear like some type of actual item, or is it just
Yes.
What's it?
My sheet just crashed.
What's it called? I don't see it.
You just type it in.
It's specific to Icewind Dale.
I put it in. It's not auto populating.
It won't.
How many pounds is it?
I don't remember offhand because I don't have any. Oh wait, 5 pounds. That's right.
Oh, it's yeah.
So which 3 people want the familiar first?
So I'll take a familiar if no one else wants it.
I already have one.
I mean, I guess.
So that's 2.
I'd like one, sure.
Yay. So do you guys have to roll to use these scrolls or whatnot?
They probably
Probably.
will.
If I remember right, using scrolls from another spellcasting class was like an Arcana check and then a spellcasting check. Something
Let's
like
see.
that.
Using spell scrolls. All right. So if it's on your spell list and at a level you can cast normally, there's no check. If it's on your list but above your level, well, above the level you can normally cast, it's a DC 10 plus level of the spell. If it's not on your spell list and at the level that you can normally cast, it's 12 plus spell level. And if it's not on your list and above the level you can normally cast, it's 15 plus spell level. All of these are Arcana intelligence checks.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be using this then, with only like a 20% chance of doing this successfully. I would give it back to you.
I don't know what all that meant.
That means if you're not rocking Intelligence Arcana, you're not very likely to successfully cast a spell unless you're a spellcaster.
I'm not very smart.
8, 6, 10?
6.
Yeah, your chances are 15% that you'll successfully cast. Was it a DC 16 for you with the above information with the -2? That's even lower than I thought. It's, I think, 10, 15. There's bad odds. But before I forget, I remember I have a Craig Hat trophy in my inventory, and I would like to integrate that to the Craig Cat outfit that I have.
You mean your onesie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
Very good. Now make 2 healing potions. That's like 2 days of labor.
So only one person needed the scroll?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Well, thought I was doing this so everyone could get like familiar, but I guess I might as well just make one scroll then and figure out what to do with the other 2 days.
Make different scrolls of first level spells that you don't want to have to keep repairing.
I'll figure it out when I get to the computer.
This is random, but I'm gonna get myself like a small blanket, basically a towel.
What do you want a blanket for?
A towel.
Don't forget your towel.
It's that time of the month, Tuna. Don't ask.
Oh, I see. You're going to you're going to lay your spawn on it. Gotcha.
Right, like a fish.
Well, isn't that how all creatures reproduce?
Exactly. all right. Fish jokes
It's 5
aside.
silver for that. I'm just gonna add
Yeah.
a blanket to my inventory and call it a towel.
No, but really, though, what do you need a towel for?
Well, in case we go to some freezing like water temperatures for some reason, dry myself off.
Oh, I
You
guess.
expect the towel to stay dry.
No, but I prefer me to be dry than the.
Can't progress to digitation dry you off? I can do
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Get out of
Yeah.
here.
I still want a towel.
Prestidigitation can also be used to clean your glasses and, I don't know, make dick doodles on the walls of a bathroom.
And flavor your food.
He's read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He just wants a towel. It's for good reason.
You gotta know where your towel is.
I assure you the towel will be useful eventually, if I don't forget that I have it.
So, how many days of downtime are we spending here in East Haven?
3.
Fringeander. It sounds like
Also,
the party
Gilbert,
wants
did you mean to say us or to send us the uncensored version of that map?
Oh
I'm
no.
not looking at it. I'm not going to read it.
Yeah.
Saved, screenshotted.
Mm.
I don't even know what any of that means.
Nobody saw shit.
Look, man, someone typed the console and put TMM in. I saw all the waypoints for like a
Oh,
split
no.
second. No, wait, it
I'm
was
saying-
TMM -1. Yeah, there it is.
Is that what it is for New Vegas?
Yes, it is. Toggle
Yeah.
map markers.
All I'm saying is we should follow Shenanigans River.
So, Dragoon, are you making 3 scrolls of first level?
Yes. I'm gonna make 1 scroll, summon familiar, and then 2 scrolls that I will determine when I get to my computer.
That's fine. I was just knowing so I could mark it off on the party funds for the 75 gold.
Where is the scrolls?
When does the spell components for the familiar need to be paid? Is that before making the scroll or after?
I believe you pay spell components at the time that you make the scroll.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Additionally, who actually read that map?
I glanced at it.
Glancing doesn't count. I mean, like, proper reading.
I don't know how to read. I'm not very smart.
I'll be honest. The only part I focused on was the sea of moving ice because I was looking for a
Okay.
certain thing there.
I didn't even
Right.
get to see it.
Good.
I saw
is that where we're
Shenanigans River.
Mick, how much did you see?
I didn't really pay attention.
Good.
I was just thinking of a meme for this.
Good. Tuna, thank you for letting me know.
Sure. So anyway, how many days of downtime are we spending? Just 1?
3.
3?
Each,
And we're
each
still
of
in
those
these
first level
days.
scrolls will take a day to make. Scribing all the scrolls I want to scribe will take 3 days.
Oh, you can't make those on the road?
I'll be right back.
I could. I would prefer not to because
Yeah, fair.
if we
It'd
get
be easier.
interrupted, I basically would have to restart.
And the wagon is bumpy.
And the wagon is bumpy, and especially 3rd level spells, they take long enough that getting disrupted would be cumbersome. A 1st level spell you can scribe in 2 hours. It's not that big of a deal. I'm basically just using 1st and 2nd level spells to fill in for the downtime around 3rd level spells. Because the 3rd level spells are the ones that are taking 3 days. Because I copied 3 of them.
That reminds me, I should start making a few extra scrolls, mostly of magic weapon.
Well, while they're busy doing that, I guess I'll just lend myself to the rebuilding efforts here in East Haven.
We're in Bryn Shander.
Oh, we're already in Brent Shander?
I mean, if you want to start running, go ahead. I won't stop you.
Ah. In
There's
Brent
plenty of
Shander.
refugees here. I'm sure they'd appreciate extra construction.
I'm sure there's some kind of work that needs to be doing. I'll just do that.
All right,
Hunting
yeah.
party.
No. Tuna's like helping actual people.
Oh, gross.
Gasp, how dare you call us not actual people? It's the other way around, don't you know?
No, he's right. They're just peasants.
Peasants are real people. Adventurers are subhuman. All right. Yeah. So you guys are able to spend your 3 days of downtime. Nathra and Cicada, you guys each make 6 gold pieces. Tuna, were you just helping to help, or are you trying to make money?
I'm not trying to make money.
All right. You receive a really hearty meal
As usual.
and people's appreciation.
As usual.
All right. But yeah, the 3 days have passed. What would you like to do now?
Treasure?
Yeah, there is that
Okay.
treasure ship just out there for the taking if you guys want to go get it.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Indeed. And yeah, recovery. You have a pretty good idea where it is.
Okay, great.
It's up by the Sea of Moving Ice.
Yep.
Alright, let's go sally forth.
Indeed. Trust recovery to lead the way.
All right.
I will help navigate or take over navigations if you want me to. Either way is fine.
The owl can assist.
I can do land, but as soon as sea starts, that's not really what I'm good at.
Okay, well, I assume with their help, we can easily just navigate to the Sea of Moving Ice. And I don't end up
Indeed.
lost in the wilderness for 3 months again.
Again.
Seriously, I've determined the route that you took, and I find it very amusing. All right.
Was it properly circuitous?
Indeed.
Did he get
At-
lost
at
in the
one
woods
point-
near Lonewood
at
and passed
one-
the same rock 4 times?
Yeah, kind of. He found a series of like big stone thrones and walked past that really weird shit. You know the Olympic symbol of all those rings interconnected?
Mm-hmm.
That was your flight path recovery. All right. Well, yeah, you guys begin making your way. Although given that the Sea of Moving Ice is a large area and recovery isn't exactly too certain on the exact location, give me some survival checks. Whoever's leading, make the check with the assistance of the people assisting. So who's leading?
Well, when we get to the Sea of Moving Ice, I kind of just point out that I'm like, it's like somewhere around here. One of you might be better at searching than me.
I'll help Nathra.
All right. Nathra, are you in the lead?
It sounds like it. I'm probably the most proficient. Is this something I can use guidance for?
I would say no. This is a long-term check.
Okay.
You're attempting to pick out a boat in a field of white, and any kind of clues that would lead you to it. All right. Another. And another. All right.
Okay, I don't want.
So I assume that's like, I just give my speech about how the ship is somewhere around here, but I have no idea where. One of you might be better at searching, and it's like, oh, you mean that ship over there?
Pretty much. That's pretty much how it goes. All right. And as you guys explore, you can see the Sea of Moving Ice stretching out before you, a featureless, frozen desert. And ahead, the smooth white surface is interrupted by a towering ship, its exterior covered in frost. The wind is blowing strongly against you guys as you kind of look out northwest into the Sea of Moving Ice.
How many days did we spend getting here so I can mark off rations?
You guys are on Axpeak, right?
Yes.
Yep.
2.5 days.
Okay.
If you look at the map I posted and look at the compass, you are literally straight south of the compass.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, howling, freezing wind is blowing in your faces. The ship is about 300 feet off.
Okay. Do I recognize the ship as the I'll think of the name in a second. Dark Duchess.
Yep, it's definitely the ship.
Okay. Do I see any signs of life on it? From 300 feet away. Like, just looking at it. Is there a flag? Anything flying? A light?
There are no flags flying, and the sails look to be more akin to rags now than sails.
There she is, gentlemen.
Can I send my familiar to scout ahead? Is there are traps or anything?
I don't have any objections.
A thought occurs, and it probably should have occurred earlier. Recovery, do you wear armor?
Nope.
Alright. I'll just fly on over. It sounded like people wanted to send their familiars ahead. I'm just going to look for a small boat that would be used to go to shore. So that we can bring the people who are less able to fly on board easier.
That is a point. Is this stuck in pure ice, or is it a mixture of like water and ice, or?
This is looking to be a solid sheet of ice surrounding you guys.
Ah,
At that point, forget that. I'm just
We-
looking to board then.
Yeah, I'll fly over with them.
Yeah, you guys are already like 100 feet off the actual coast. It's thick ice.
Cool.
All right. So who's flying over with the familiar?
Nathra and recovery from the sounds of it.
Yeah, I'm not landing. I'm just going to kind of do a little circle around the boat, just keeping an eye out.
All right. Nathra, recovery, and Dragoon's familiar. It's an owl, right?
Yes.
And all right, so Nathra, recovery, and the owl all fly over the ship. How close, respectively, are all three of you getting?
I'd say 100 feet up. I can go closer if recovery wants to.
I'll be flying like 60 feet up. And just like going like in a circuit around the ship while I wait for Dragoon and the rest of the party to catch up and inform us about what the owl sees below. I'm just flying around the outside of the ship, just keeping an eye out to see if anything pops up or what have you.
I'll be at
My
60
owl.
feet too then.
I'm specifically at 60 feet because that's the range of my dark vision.
All right, yeah. So as you guys kind of fly over it,
Alright, I return.
you can see that the wooden boards on the main deck are cracked, and a large hole in the deck exposes part of the hold to the sky. The planks around the hole are marred with deep grooves. Let me give you a map.
Where do we go?
Well, we've decided to do Dread Hunger D&D style.
There's no way Blue Eyes White Yeti is waiting just around the corner.
No, that'd be preposterous.
Was the deck intact when I left?
Yes.
Was claw marks a thing before he left?
Did you subtract gold for healer's kits for me from the
You didn't tell me how many, so no.
5. Just
Okay.
subtract that.
Well, I think we'll wait on the scouting report from the familiar.
Is the hole the only entrance?
No, there's also a stairwell near the aft castle.
I think my owl will fly down the stairs.
All right, your owl flies down the stairs. As it flies down there, here's a thumping and a creak of wood and a guttural snarl as a hairy clawed hand lashes out at it. One moment.
Spoke too soon.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Does that hit the owl?
This oofs the owl.
Yeah.
How much HP does it have?
Juan.
Okay, it dies.
Well, what if you rolled negative on your dice?
No. Yeah, the owl is dead then.
Can I tell what killed it?
Yeah, you would have seen a little bit of it.
That's weird. I don't think Yetis normally have that type of, those hands. Her. Well, what we could do is fuck up the whole of the ship and just blast this thing out. We don't care about the ship.
Well, we don't care about the ship, but we do not want to blow up the treasure.
Yeah,
We can, like,
pop open
chop down the wood.
top deck.
That too.
So I assume after a few minutes, Dragoon, everyone gets to the side of the ship, and Dragoon tells us that his familiar got shot.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Is there a check I can make to see what kind of creature the hand might belong to?
Yeah. Give me a nature or history or arcana check.
Guess there's some foul heresy. That's what that is. Oh, are you on the road, Dragoon?
I just got home, but I'm not.
Ah.
So can someone roll for me?
What's the bonus?
8.
That is a roll in his stead.
Alright, yeah, you kind of think about it. Which skill are you using? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Alright. When you stop and think about it, you've seen this hand before. Not this exact hand, but the rest of what it would be attached to normally. Looks like it's part of an ice troll.
Huh. Oh, wait, we fought these things the other day.
So there's a troll inside.
They have a cave troll.
So who has fire?
Yo.
Wonderful. Well, if nobody else is volunteering, I'll go wrestle it so we can set it on fire and kill it.
What part of the ship was it in?
The hold.
Okay. Well, guys, let's board the ship. And is there any problems with us getting up onto the main deck there?
Do 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 15. Do. No, there wouldn't be any particular difficulty.
All right, because we can. Go
There's
ahead.
still handholds and the ladder that one would use to get off of it.
I mean, I can fly up a rope and tie it off if necessary.
Yep. You guys are all able to scale the ship pretty easily. How sneaky are you guys being?
Sneaky.
Sure, I can be sneaky.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, we will be sneaky.
Yes, we will be sneaky.
All right, everybody, roll.
Okay, well, I'm going to be separate from the party. I'll flank the other side or something.
We are being sneaky.
You guys are the perfect distraction while they're attacking you. I'm going to attack them in the butt. Perfect sneak attack.
Yeah, before we go below decks, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself. And I will be taking point.
Why's everyone rolling 2d20s?
I rolled two
Disadvantage.
because I have
Lower one.
disadvantage.
Yeah, they have disadvantage because they have heavy armor. My cohort's not wearing any armor. They're just scaling the side of the ship like a wave of undead boarders.
Rat-oh.
Yeah, there's no stealth here.
Honestly, I got an image where like they basically make a ladder and then assemble and disassemble and reassemble themselves by handing the parts up.
You know,
And
I like that. Yes.
That's the reason why we're a bit loud.
you can just hear the click, 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 click of the bones.
Mm-hmm.
They're still quieter than half the party is right now.
Yeah,
No one can hear anyone over the sound of me.
indeed. All right, but yeah, you guys get up there. Cicada and Kresnia, and most of the undead are being pretty sneaky. The rest of you are being pretty loud, and you can kind of hear some snarling and thumping coming from beneath the deck.
I take up and fly up 30 feet.
All right.
Does it sound like one snarl or multiple snarls?
Just one. As the ice troll kind of emerges at the hull breach and looks out onto, kind of like puts a hand up on the edge and kind of peers out onto the deck.
I want to tackle
Open
it.
fire.
Indeed. Roll initiative.
What size is this thing?
Large.
Balls.
Large balls.
Yeah, gotta love me some large balls there, yeah.
Cat shoe.
All right, Resnia.
Okay. First off, I did state I was the other side of the party, like flanking them, like they take one side, I take the other. Was my stealth successful?
Yes, you are hidden.
Huzzah! I'm gonna pull out my laser pistol. I'm gonna fire
All right.
twice.
How much ammo's left in that thing?
Plenty.
Yeah, Resnia's been very conservative.
Ah.
Damn. She's been really conservative with the ammo.
So, 33 radiant for the first one.
Yeah, it howls in pain.
And
And you're there now, so the next one is just a flat.
$16 more radiant.
Indeed, yeah, your two laser beams hit it in the back of the skull, burning away swaths of flesh and fur. It howls in pain.
How far away am I from it?
You would be... sticking its head out there, you're like 10, 5, 10, 15... 20 feet away.
Okay. Let's see. Can I holster this thing and hit it twice with my fist closing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the thing. Oh wait, I don't do the thing. Actually, this is pretty good. I'll fly up in the air about 20 feet. I think that's all I'll do. Yeah.
All right. Dragoon.
How far am I from it?
30 feet.
I'll get within 15 and then flamethrower it once and then a firebolt.
All right.
Six damage.
Yeah, it doesn't even try to dodge. It just kind of, as it's howling in pain from the laser blast, you just shoot the flamethrower right down its throat. All right.
$17 damage.
Indeed. Okay.
And then I'll back up 30 feet. 15 feet.
All right. Cicada.
Yes.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to shoot a thing at a ding.
What was that?
Okay, so you shoot a thing at a thing.
Uh-huh.
Eldritch tentacles everywhere. And the party dies.
Nope, I'm flying.
How does this thing look?
It's looking pretty badly injured, but it's not yet bloodied.
Gilbert, I'm Hans's friend. I can't die from.
I'm a fighty spirity, feeling very fighty. I'm gonna shoot.
Interesting. I would never have seen that coming.
Very fighty right now. It's hard to say why exactly.
Like you're possessed of a fighting spirit of sorts.
Yeah.
It's bloody.
Oh, it's bloody. Okay. I think I did my job. I rest my case there. Wait, how far away am I from it?
20 feet.
Can I back up further on the top of ship?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Start backing up towards the aft castle.
Sure.
Anything else?
No.
All right, Tuna.
All right, how far away is the troll?
It is 15 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna walk into melee and start trying to kill it.
All right. Two hits. As you kind of start hacking at its face. All right. It is looking damn near death, and it doesn't look like it's healing. Anything else, Tuna?
No.
All right. This thing's turn. It's going to try to grab Tuna and throw him into the hole.
Is this a grapple? All right, and I'm gonna use my thingy on this.
Well,
although I didn't need to.
you didn't need to, so you didn't burn it. It's going to try again.
Uh-oh. Hey!
And again, I don't think I needed to.
Indeed.
Yeah, because my modifier's higher.
All right, and it's going to try one last time. This time with its teeth.
Is this an attack roll?
It's just trying. to grab
Oh, it
you.
just gets okay.
Just a flavor choice.
Oh no!
Dun 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 dun.
So it grappled him.
Right. Yeah, it kind of grabs you in its mouth, and then kind of shakes you like a rag doll and spits you down the hold.
Alright, I guess I'm in the hole now.
There are things in here, aren't there? This is bad.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the bottom.
Actually, I don't.
Me, heavy
Heavy
armor
armor
master.
master.
I'm not prone for some reason, huh? That kind of hurt, but not really.
Thank God for wearing a helmet and those pads, right?
What pads? What helmet?
More a bike accident joke.
Oh, yeah.
You have a skull. You don't need a helmet.
Indeed. All right, recovery.
All right. I'm like orbiting him at 30 feet, so I'm going to do my impression of an AC 130 and shoot a fireball at him. Or firebolt. Firebolt, not ball. Firebolt.
Damn it. Almost Adam Gilbert.
It should just be called Bolt of Fire or Flame Bolt or something.
Incendiary projectile.
Yeah. So that hits him for 9 fire damage. And then the cohort opens up. With bows.
There's a satisfactory sound of the tension of a bowstring as they just fire at this thing.
I don't know what its AC is, so you'll have to tell me. 2 hits?
2 hits.
All right. That is 18 piercing damage. The skeletons will make sure they're at least like 20, 25 feet away from this thing.
All right, yeah. Yeah, so the skeletons, fire off their bows. They all hit, but most of them aren't doing any real damage. But two of them get this thing like right in the same eyeball. It kind of stiffens up and falls backward into the hold.
Oof.
Oh god, did it just land on Tuna?
Hey, Tuna,
Yeah.
give me a deck save.
Oh boy.
Did it look dead as it fell?
Yeah. It's still burning a bit.
Oh no. I'm sure it's fine, guys.
Here it is. Alright, you take 30 points of bludgeoning damage, Tuna, as this thing crashes down on top of you.
Goodness.
Ouch, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's too bad it was dead.
That being said, it's still burning corpse is kind of illuminating the room you're in, Tuna. Also, we are out of initiative.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
good.
not
The
like pinned
skeletons-
under it, am I?
The skeletons will move to the edge of the hold, look in. Alone.
I'll
I fly down into Tuna.
yeah, I'll
I'm
drop
mostly
in.
okay.
I'll drop in, try and get the fire out, try and get this roll off Tuna.
Yeah, I'll just wriggle
Yeah.
out from under it.
Yeah, you fly down past the cabin deck and into the hold.
I'll take the stairs.
Alright.
I'd like to use a healer's kit before I forget on Tuna.
Yep, as a bunch of you are storming the hold through the opening.
I think me and the cohort will go with Dragoon down the stairs, not in the hole.
Oh,
Right.
Resna, you shouldn't have done that. I'm only like 3 below my max.
What?
Or, no, wait, 7 below my max, not 3.
How
Oh,
did you absorb? Oh, because you have the temp HP.
Yep, Heavy Armor Master and Temp HP. I took 13 out of that.
Alright, yeah. So here in the hold. You guys walk down the stairwell, emerging in the hold. Alright. So yeah, the ship's hold contains heaps of snow and four tied down jolly boats covered with rime. In the starboard corner rests a large pile of treasure covered with ice. Standing next to the horde, frozen with its mouth open in a roar, is a white feline creature sheathed in ice.
can we identify
Like
this
a
creature?
Craig cat?
Yes, like a Craig cat.
Is it a Craig cat? I've skinned them before. I know what they look like pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm actually wearing one right
Craig
now.
Hey guys, do ice trolls normally freeze their prey like that?
No, I don't think so.
Is it possible?
Yeah, no one touch anything real quick, and I'm gonna do a detect magic ritual.
Alright, you detect magic.
It's a trap.
That's what I'm wondering. Magical traps and treasure to freeze shit.
Alright, so you are detecting magic inside of the ice, kind of under the first layer of it. Yeah, detecting aura of magic there. And then you are detecting several. Let's see. 2 auras of magic deeper still into the mound of treasure. And even more magical auras deep inside the pile.
Okay. Do they just like melt together and I can't get a count of them?
Yo, dog, I heard you like magic, so I put magic in your magic in your magic.
Yeah, one second. Kind of skimming over, make sure I'm reading everything right. Okay, so layer 1, no magic. Layer 2, 1 magic. Layer 3, 2 magic. Layer 4, it's detecting one source of magic.
Only 4 layers.
Mm-hmm. From what you're saying.
Well, wouldn't I know how much treasure was here? Like how, like does this look like it's the full load?
So as you're looking at this, kind of looking at some of the items present, you don't recognize some of these items. Like there are items here from the ship, but there are also a couple items in here that you don't recognize. Let me grab you an image of one of them.
Okay.
This one
Is all
deep
this is there anything from the ship missing?
possibly. You're not really certain. You haven't taken a full inventory.
Okay. I mentioned none of this.
1 second. Let me send you an image of one of the items that you do not recognize.
Okay. Uh. Okay.
You
Is
can't.
that one of the magic items?
That is. You can't see what my face looks like right now, but I am grinning.
Is this heresy?
No, no, but I thought I had lost that. Turns out I just left it behind, and I grab it.
It's
That's
it's in the eye.
basically losing.
Is it metal?
No, it looks more like a spine.
Like this is a lump of treasure, and then how should I put this? You see the butt end of this sticking out on one layer, but it looks like it's mostly buried in another.
Right. So I'm like, well, guys, there are various magic items in here. I don't know. I know like this one because it's mine, but the rest of them they were kind of already here. I don't know what they do, so we should probably start divvying this up and getting it out of here. And then once we get this all sorted out, we should probably search the rest of the ship.
I don't suppose there was a manifest on the ship.
Um, it wasn't that kind of ship.
Smuggling?
Piracy?
No, smuggling. He was right.
No.
It's the kind of cargo hauling where having a manifest is more of a liability.
Hmm.
Because if they find the manifest, they're like, this doesn't match with what you told us, or why do you have 2 manifests with different stuff on them? Yeah, no one likes that. So,
That's why you keep
Yeah.
the second manifest by the fireplace.
well, it was basically all in the captain's head. But with him, kind of having bid it, I guess we'll just have to figure
that'd
this out
do
the
it.
hard way. And we
Well-
start divvying out the loot, unless something happens.
All right. You guys begin chiseling through the frozen treasure pile. Takes a little bit. 1 moment while I put down the content of the first layer.
Hey, Nathra, how much gold do we make doing our mission?
6.
We each made 6 gold.
We're fucking rich, bro.
Yeah, I mean, looting the treasure ship is usually better than just working like as a laborer. Just you have to deal with the ice troll.
Going as a guide for a hunting party is much safer than picking a fight with a nice troll in close quarters.
So it takes about 20 minutes to kind of chisel that out. Just, individually.
Assuming by these
You
pearls
you
you
guys
want
can
to
see
only
that the
break
snow is beginning to pick up outside. There's a lot more kind of flooding in through the hull breach.
We might want to make camp in here, just so you guys know. But because there's a lot here.
Yeah, I'll move any stuff that might be under the hull breach away so it doesn't get buried in snow.
No. Bring it all over here. Let's all crowd around the treasure pile, because I know a certain spell called Lehman's Tiny Hut.
Oh, that would do it too.
So once the party's kind of all in range and all of our equipment's in range, not the cohort. The cohort, be too many people with the cohort, and so the cohort's just going to stand watch outside
Alright.
the hut, and then I cast Lehman's Tiny Hut for the party. Trust me, the cohort, they don't care about gold, so they'll be fine out there.
So the cohort's standing up on the top deck?
No, they're surrounding the hut, facing outward, but
Yeah,
they're like
I'm
just on the outside of the dome.
Okay, just on the outside. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Sorry,
arranged as the points of an octagon.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I was reading at the same time.
It's fine.
Mixed together info. All right.
Point is, we're now in this nice, pleasantly heated dome with all the treasure, so we can keep looting without having to worry about the weather.
Oh.
Indeed. And the weather continues to get worse as you all continue to dig.
We're probably going to spend the rest of the day doing this, and then we'll just take a nap,
Indeed.
and then get it out of here.
Indeed. As you begin excavating the second layer, there's small art objects and gems. Let's see what we have. I'm just going to start copy pasting. I'm not typing all this shit out.
Fair enough.
This is the loot from layer 2. The scrimshaw figurine of an archer etched with magical script, that is one of the magical items.
Okay. Well, we can set that aside for later identification.
Alright. And at the end of the hour, you guys begin the third layer. And 1 second, we'll add the 2 magical things. Alright, you also pull out a globe that radiates magic and a magical quiver.
Does a globe look like some type of spellcasting focus?
No. A little bit different.
I'm writing all this down, so I'll post a summary.
I'm going to be right back.
And then you guys begin on the next layer.
Mhm.
So I'd assume by the 2 pearls you weren't the only spellcaster aboard the ship. Is there anything else in the ship? Other people's spell books, material components?
That's why I was suggesting that after we secure the main loot hold, we search the rest of the ship, all the cabins and such, just in case. They probably didn't leave it behind, but hey, we might get lucky.
Mhm.
The 3-foot diameter bullet's the start of the layer 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, those assholes threw it at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. And that is the contents as you finish melting out the pile of loot.
I'm just creating a summary. Just give me a moment.
All good. It's been about an hour and a half of you guys digging through all this. And you can see that it is, the wind is howling outside, and the snowfall has become extremely intense. It looks like a blizzard has swept in from the sea of moving ice.
We break into a crashed ship and find a black pearl. Very subtle wizards.
So, first part is loose coinage, art objects, the pseudo-mithril armor. I just put alone because it's kind of a separate thing, and then the 3 magic items.
So, 3 of us know identify, right? Because I do.
I just want to point out I am an archer and I see quiver.
Okay, like I know identify. You know identify. Anybody else? Okay, well I guess we're gonna spend 2 hours identifying everything.
I'll take one of the pearls and then start identifying the globe.
Yeah, I'll throw the loose coinage just in the party funds.
Sounds good.
Should you throw all the art objects in the party
All right.
funds too?
So,
We
the
can.
Scrimshaw figurine. It is basically a figurine spell scroll. It works like a spell scroll with all the same limitations, except it's a figurine. And it contains a usage of remove curse.
Well, that would have been handy a long ass time ago.
Yep. The globe is a drift globe.
Okay.
Hey, Recovery, is this all the stuff here in the ship, or is there anything that we might have missed?
I mean, it's the main treasure bundle. I still say we should search the ship after the blizzard's done and it's safe.
Absolutely.
Just see like if anybody left any smaller things around. It was a smuggling ship after all.
Does anyone not have dark vision?
Repeat.
Does anyone not have dark vision?
I'm trying to think. Everyone does, right? Me and Nathan Recovery are tieflings. You're a gnome. Cicada's an elf of some type. Mister's an elf. And 2 is a Triton.
Yep. I think everybody has dark vision.
Does someone want the drift globe? Who do we usually have scout or lead?
I can do
Well,
both those things, but I think Nathra can too.
I'm typically taking point.
Well, I'm wondering if we should have the person on point have the drift globe, and that way it follows behind them, and we can follow the light like a lighthouse beacon. In case of a blizzard like this, and we're walking and get stuck, he can just unleash the drift globe.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
think
could be
Nathra
useful.
should keep it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you got higher strength, you got better odds of like thwarting whatever might ambush you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You got good perception.
Does anybody have remove curse on their spell list? Does anyone like naturally know that spell?
I will once I hit cleric 5.
Okay, then you should probably be the one that'll have the figurine, because if it's on your spell list, it'll be easier for you to use it. It will not be on my spell list.
I think.
Oh wait, no, it is on the wizard spell list, huh?
Oh, then you could
Yeah.
add it to your own. It's a scroll, after all.
Yeah, I
I
could.
can make a scroll of it after I get it, right?
Well,
You can, but it
yes.
takes a while for you.
It takes a while. Also, I just realized remove curse is apparently on the wizard spell list, so I could scribe it when we get back to town into my book, and then I can make scrolls of it.
Okay. That works too.
All right, so I guess I'll keep that then. Just because I can do it like now, like I don't have to wait for a level up.
And then
And then there's the quiver, which we've got no info about, so I'm guessing is totally worthless. I don't know. Gilbert isn't talking, so
Oh shit! Sorry, I'm having to type up stuff.
that's fine.
he died.
There you go.
Well, damn, that is a useful quiver. Is there anybody in the party that can actually use one?
I think Sakata's archer.
I'm an archer.
Well then, I think that sort of works itself out, doesn't it?
Yeet.
Yeah. So enjoy your new quiver.
You can draw any item the quicker. Huh. Interesting. Okay.
That suit of mithril armor, maybe we can have some smith rework it to half plate. I think it weighs a little bit less than chainmail. I don't think anyone can benefit
Do you
from using
really
it as
think
is.
anybody in Icewind Dale can work mithril?
Also, how would they work
You never
chainmail
know.
into half plate?
You
You'd have to melt it
and
down to do
infuse
that.
it.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. Like it's not going to be easy.
I'm sure somebody could
Hmm.
wear it. Is somebody wearing chainmail or something similar right now?
Maybe the
At this point, we would
dwarves?
rather be using plate.
If someone is wearing chainmail, I have a objectively better suit of armor for them on hand.
Yeah.
Could the dwarves work it?
The dwarves, maybe. I don't know if they're actually ever learned how to smith mithril. From
Well,
my
even if we
very
don't
limited
use it, I'm sure they'd love to have it.
If nothing else, they probably know of somebody who would be able to smith it.
Would it be possible for me to know it? Because I mean, I know Smith tools.
Smithing mithril is a bit more complicated than steel, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I'm wondering if expertise would give you any cause to maybe know.
Either way, it would take a while.
Yeah. That sounds like a problem for another day. And everything else is just art objects and money, so yeah. So I guess our plan is to wait for this blizzard to die down, then investigate the rest of this place.
But I've got no problem with going to investigate now. It's not like the blizzard's coming into the ship, is it? For the most part.
It's more if there is any like structural damage to the ship. Do we really want to find out about it while a blizzard's going on outside?
I'm not particularly worried about that, but if you are, I don't mind waiting.
I think we should wait it out.
Okay.
If we're waiting, I'll resummon my familiar.
Yeah, so I've got my wand, so I'm happy. Personal quest completed.
Indeed, indeed. You guys see Recovery pull this this wand made out of what looks like to be like a human spine and capped with a skull. You see him fiddling with it a bit, really intent on it, and the mouth kind of pops open, making a sound kind of like a lighter, and a baleful green light emanates from it. Kind of flicks on and off a couple times. Has this really kind of just disappointed look on his face as he pond.
Ooh, classic.
Under, give us your best lighter clicks. Eh.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong? You look sad. Isn't this the thing that you own?
Yep, it's mine.
Something wrong with it?
Nope, it's exactly what it should be.
Very good.
God, wizards are a bunch of real stinkers. All right. Well, it's getting late into the adventuring day. You guys still probably have about 2 hours before it's time to rest.
Would that be enough time to search the ship? Assuming the blizzard has ended?
Oh no, the blizzard's still going.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going to wait then.
Hey, I got a healing potion, 6 out of 8 hours of crafting. That's still need to make.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll get 2 hours into copying that spell scroll.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you guys sit here in the hold. The other doors in the hold remaining unexplored.
Well,
As you
we're
dig-
in a tiny hut.
Right. I'm just saying, you can see 2 doors to the north and south. There's some doors on the deck. As you guys sit in your little igloo. All right. And 2 hours pass. You guys gonna force march? You guys gonna go to bed?
Nah, let's just go to bed, I think.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh.
take first watch. We
Yeah.
should probably recast Tiny Hut before we go to bed.
I will.
Definitely was about to say that.
Yeah, I
And,
will. Not a problem. It's a ritual.
what's your watch order?
Well, Nather said she was going first. I'll take second. Skeletons
take
are going to
third.
stay up all night.
Third, then?
Fourth? For you? Risney is on third.
Yeah, fourth.
Then that is our watch order. Skeletons are awake the whole night, but they're just standing sentinel.
That was one number away from being spooky.
Recovery.
Yep.
The blizzard is beginning to lighten up a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. And you hear, over the howling wind, kind of a whoosh. Like a whooshing noise of wings almost.
Okay.
And then the ship rocks from some kind of impact on the top of the ship.
I start waking everybody up.
Indeed.
What's going on?
Something airborne just landed on the ship, and it was heavy enough that the ship moved a little.
They've
Oh,
performed a
shit.
boarding action, have they?
Is it a rock?
No idea.
Oh,
I do not have visual contact. I didn't get any. But I figured if shit hits the fan, you guys might want to be awake if we need to make a rapid exit.
My owl
Okay.
starts flying up and scouting.
Hold up. You guys begin to hear the creaking of ice and the bending of wood, along with a series of snorts and claws scraping against the timbers of the hall. A voice bellows through the halls of the ship. I smell warm flesh and hear the panic of beating hearts. Ready your spells, Melrathond. We have uninvited guests.
Do I see what is speaking?
You can see just a little bit from where you guys are outside that hole in the hall. One moment.
puppy.
The hell kind of hodgepodge monster is this?
It's a puppy.
All right.
I guess we're going to wait for the horrible dispel magic and then violence.
Am I crazy, or have I heard that name Melrathon before?
Wait a second.
Oh, I know who this is.
Isn't this let me check my notes.
You're gonna need a distraction, aren't you?
Indeed. And as you're all huddled up in your little hut, you see moving over that breach in the hall a familiar-looking reptilian head.
The skeleton shoot.
Indeed. Aveacarus the White.
Yep, the skeleton shoot.
Indeed. The skeleton.
Correct. We meet again.
Oh boy. And then.
Are we rolling
Well-
initiative?
We're rolling an ish.
Okay. I don't suppose he's surprised by the sudden onslaught of arrows.
Not really, no.
The better question is, can you see the arrows
You know
coming to
what?
him?
You know what?
Sorry again.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm back.
she's not surprised.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Oh, damn, she's rolling hot.
Oh no.
Ironic for a white dragon.
So we didn't finish the rest?
We have not.
Yes.
What's going on? I just got here. What's going on?
There's
You're
a
taking a
fucking
rest in a
dragon here.
Lehman's tiny hut, and a white-ass dragon just showed up.
Yes, Aveacarus the White has returned, Gregor.
This is the thought that killed Dragoon. After I tried to help the person on top.
Yeah, Dragoon, you can kind of feel some of your old wounds aching as you see that dragon.
My old wounds encompass the entirety of my body.
Indeed. All right.
You are an achy old man.
All right, Gregor.
Right, so we were in the middle of our long rest from last week.
Yes,
Does this happen? Oh,
you're on board a shipwreck.
This isn't our long rest from last week. We've had 3 days of downtime in between.
Okay, that's the important thing because
Yeah.
I haven't been here. I don't know if we've had a rest since the end of the last week.
You haven't
Yes.
been here, so you should be fresh.
Okay, good, perfect. Then, since I am fresh with full spell slots, damn, dragons are resistant
Fresh to
to fire.
death.
Dragons are resistant to fire, so we can't. Or wait, a white dragon is right. Or is a white dragon cold damage?
Whites are usually cold.
They have.
Who knows?
Also, it's a fucking Icewind Dale. It's a goddamn cold dragon.
It
That's
burns
what
with
I
flowers.
thought. I thought, yeah.
Crier's fought this guy before. Come on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He
Yeah,
killed
fireball.
Dragoon.
Yeah, the one that scared the shit out of y'all and almost killed a bunch
You
of you.
Hey, it's still flying, right?
Almost. It did
No,
kill one of us.
No. You guys are in the hold of a ship. Aveacarus has landed on top of the ship and is kind of peering through the breach in the hall.
He doesn't know. Ooh, he does know we're there, though. Right?
Yes.
He can't see us, but he knows we're here.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
She can't see us.
So then, Can I get her in a fireball if I target it behind her? Like set her ass on fire?
You can't fire a fireball through a globe.
He could just step outside,
Tiny
fire,
hut.
and step back in.
Yeah, we're in a tiny hut right now.
You guys are in a tiny hut.
Is that I am going to yeah, fuck it. I'll step out of the tiny hut and fireball this bitch. Set us all on fire. Fuck it.
Spell effects cannot cross the threshold of the dome.
Yep. So you stepping
Wait,
out and
what?
blasting?
Yeah, stepping out and blasting.
Yeah, you step out and fire your fireball.
Yeah, fireball. Oh, I gotta roll a damage, yeah. That is a fail. $26 points of fire damage.
Now just to do that 15 more times.
And then I'm gonna step back into the hut.
All right. Recovery.
I order the skeletons to open fire.
So do you want the good news or the bad news?
Yes.
One hits.
Okay.
And one of them just kind of shot the floor.
They're shooting up and one shoots the floor.
Yeah, you see
They're
him like line up the
skeletons,
shot,
man.
and then he just kind of XCOM jerks and shoots the ground.
Nice. At least they're outside the huts. We don't have to worry about friendly fire from them. Well, I guess one shoots, Ave blind ass for 7. See, here's the thing. If I step out of the hut disappears. This will probably be a bad thing for the party.
Problem.
So, do you step out?
No. I am instead going to ready an action, casting a first level spell. Holding this first level spell. If the dome should fall, I target Ave Blind Ass with the spell. And that ends my turn.
All right.
So how far away is it?
Well, sorry, repeat that.
How far is it?
It is. All right, let's see. It's 10 feet up. You guys are camped right there, so that's about 5, 10, yeah, 15 feet away. Its head, at least.
So I will I will flamethrower it and then cast my scroll of fairy fire.
You're going to use flamethrower and then use fairy. Okay.
The order doesn't matter too much. Neither one will affect the save for the other.
Point. All right.
5 damage or halved. So he takes half of 5, but fails fairy fire.
Indeed. What color is Aveacarus glowing?
Pink.
All right, yeah. Yeah, and especially across its white scales, it's like really pink looking.
And then
Guys, turn the
step
snow
back.
pink.
All right. You step back into the hut. Okie dokie. Well, can you guys guess what Aveacarus is going to do?
Is she going to
Yep.
breathe cold down into the ship?
I need Constitution saving throws from the skeletons.
See, this is why I didn't want the
Skelly
dome to fall.
boys.
Yep.
How many skeletons are in the hut?
None of the skeletons were in the
Nope.
hut. There were two. There's 8 of them. I can only fit so many people in a hut.
The rest of us all stepped back in after we fired. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're expendable.
Oops
They
the
are
spooks.
intentionally expendable. They're fucking skeletons.
They exist to get destroyed instead
They
of
did
us.
7 damage to a white dragon. Why the like they have served their fucking purpose.
I mean,
They are also all gone.
Yeah, so it looks like you're staring into the heart of a blizzard for a moment, and then the breath subsides. All of your skeletons are beautifully frozen.
They're all extending the middle finger up at her in sequence.
You know when you get like heavy freezing rain and then like the plants are literally sheathed in ice? That's what your skeletons look like. They got that ice sheath over their entire body. All of them flicking off Aveacarus.
Yeah, they got a bow in the right hand, and in the left hand just extended upwards at her, middle finger out.
All right. Let's see.
Icewind Dale's Terracotta Army.
Indeed. Well, that'll be her action. Actually, you know what? Oh, yeah, no. Okay. Resnia, it's your turn. Aveacarus's head just blasted the room with a frost breath.
I think I'm just going to shoot it twice. Yeah. I don't want to go out there.
You have advantage.
Ah, I see. I missed twice. That is all I do.
Indeed. Your arrows just kind of deflect off of her scales. Anything else, Resnia?
No, that's it.
All right. Cicada.
I hear we have advantage, huh?
What do you mean you have advantage?
Yeah.
Don't
Fairy
we have?
fire.
Oh, yes. From For the Fairy Fire. Yes.
Yeah. God, what are you doing?
Look, man, I don't know what you're talking about half the time.
You know he's talking about the other half?
Alright, let's see how this first one goes.
It deflects off the scales.
Okay. How the second one goes.
The second one pierces a soft section of the scales.
Action 6! And
That just barely hits.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I pierce her.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right. And you know what? Is that all, Cicada?
Yes. So.
All right. At the end of your turn, Aveacarus's wings begin to beat. And you can see the wind rushing around as the snow flies everywhere. And Aveacarus disappears from sight. But you can still hear the, gargantuan mass of this white dragon outside the hall. Nathra.
Does it take an action to give a crossbow and a case of bolts to recovery? Or just to set them down?
Is it stashed away in your backpack?
It's stuff I have out.
Then, no, I'd say you just be able to hand it over if you want to.
Alright, I will do that so recovery can fight from the dome. And
Light crossbow, right? Not heavy.
Yes.
Good.
I'll cast Sanctuary on myself. And I will start walking forward until I can find avocado toast.
Indeed. All right. Tuna.
All right. I'm going to use an action to bless myself, Resnia, and recovery.
Gilbert, did I
And
find avocado toast?
Oh, no.
Alright, then I'll use my action to dodge.
and then I'm going to end my turn. And I got to get up for a second, so I'll be back in like a minute.
Okay. But yeah, you don't know where Aveacarus is, Nathra. Like, line of sight is broken.
Okay.
You just can tell she's outside the hall. Gregor.
Shit. Shit.
I mean, we know generally the area just fireball his ass again.
Yeah, true. I can fireball the same place. What I know from sound where the bitch is, right? I mean, I can hear her moving around up there, right?
Give me a perception check to see if you can figure out
know
where
what?
you need to blind fire that fireball.
It's a 20-foot radius fireball. You just got to get close.
I mean, yeah. Perception check. Okay. My passive.
Mhm.
Motherfucker. I mean, we're talking about a 300-pound or a 3-ton dragon or some bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the difficulty shouldn't be that hard.
It's also the middle of a blizzard.
It's still a dragon standing
know.
on top of where we are hiding.
I'm aware.
You're listening for wind in
Well-
more wind.
Let's see. You're pretty sure that she is to the south. Yeah. You think you have a vector to fire that fireball with?
Good, I'm gonna fire it.
All right.
Dex save.
The fireball explodes.
She's not there. Okay.
She's You do hear a snarl, though. Sounds like you got close.
I'm gonna get you, bitch! And I'm gonna climb back inside the hut.
All right. Recovery.
Well, I'll grab that crossbow and raiding action to shoot the first hostile I see.
Indeed.
I will command the skeletons to also ready their action to shoot the first enemy they see.
Yes, the frozen boys.
And then I realize that probably won't be very effective. And I'll end my turn.
All right. Yes. Dragoon.
I will send my owl out 60 feet to see if. Well, like, until it can. I'll send my owl out to where it can see the dragon.
All right. Your owl goes flying out into the blizzard and crashes onto the deck. It's a blizzard.
But does it see the dragon?
It sees a blizzard that it just flew into.
Can see the dragon. It's to the south, up by the bow.
How far would I have to walk to see the dragon?
Well, you'd first have to get out of the ship. So that's about like 15 feet up and 5 feet over. You'd pretty much have to get out of the ship the regular way, or maybe get up to the forecastle. You don't have the movement speed, though, you think, to get there in one round.
Well, in that case, I will. God, how far can an owl walk? 5 feet. How far is the dragon from the owl?
Alright, let's see. The owl crashed right up there. It's about 5, 10, 15, 20, about 30 feet away. Yeah, the Valkyris is 30 feet away.
Well, the owl will just go back under the hold. And then. Well, I mean, I can't prepare anything because. Alright, I'll prepare a firebolt if I see the dragon and the hut falls.
Alright.
So there's not much else I can do.
Indeed. Well. Alright. So, you can. Wait, are you currently looking through the eyes of your familiar, Dragoon?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Yeah, you see Aveocaris kind of rear up and then dive forward. You all hear the ice break and shatter. I can feel the ship begin to list and lurch, as it seems like Aveocaris has dived underneath the ship and is currently moving along the bottom of the hull.
Oh, this is not going to be good. This
I mean,
is
it's not the end of the world. Tiny hut has a floor.
What
But
happens
what is she breaking the ship?
floor below? Does Tiny
Does
Hut
it
float?
float? I mean, are we going to
Is it just-
sink down to
Well,
the bottom and wait till you're spelled to dead before we drown?
it says that the atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry.
Well, You guys three hear You hear 3 impacts against the hull.
So, gentlemen, I believe we should grab the treasure and get the fuck out of Dodge.
Might be wise.
Yeah. You hear the sound of timbers kind of breaking below you. All right. Resnia.
Well, is there any? We patched up a hole with tiny hut, right? Can I see from the outside?
You guys did not patch up the hole with tiny hut. You planted it on top of the treasure. It's next to the hole, but not encompassing the hole.
Can I see from the hut, where with the hole?
You can see out of the hut. There is nothing out there but a blizzard. Aveacaris is below the ship.
I see.
So the side of the ship has cracked and we can see outside.
What? No, not the hull to the side. The bottom. The bottom is
got it.
cracking.
Okay.
There's the breach in the hold's roof, just to the left of where you guys are. Well, I should say to the left side of the ship. That's where the big breach is. You guys are on the right side of the ship near the front. And Aveacaris is smashing basically the underside of the ship.
I think I'll see what the party does. If I see more than 2 people leaving the same direction, I'll hold my action to go with them. Can I do that?
You're going to hold your action to dash?
Yeah, sure. That's all I do.
Run in the direction you see your party members go. Okay. Cicada.
What's going on?
We're probably gonna have to break and fuck off.
The dragon was above the ship trying to kill you guys, and now the dragon is below the ship, breaking ice and the hull.
Is anybody moving yet?
Well, it's your turn. We haven't had a chance to go yet. I told us I'm like, yeah, we're moving. Like we need to get out of here before the ship sinks around us.
How's the way to get out? Where's the way to get out?
There's stairs. Up.
Or
There's a set of stairs, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The bottom of the stairs is 35 feet away from you. There's a hull breach onto the top deck, 5 feet away from you, but it is a roughly 15-foot, difference.
All right, I'll move 30 feet towards the exit.
All right, you move out of the hall 30 feet towards the stairs. You are near the bottom of the stairs.
And I dodge!
All right, you dodge.
Like in the dodgeball movie. Dodge, dip, dive, duck.
You hear another impact on the hull. And more timbers splitting. All right. Nathra.
Is there a way to tell how much of the ship's structure has been damaged? Like, is it going to break any second, or do we have a bit of time to prepare?
Do you have any history with vessels?
I'll be right back.
Marine background.
Oh, yeah. A ship that's been frozen like this for 4 months with no maintenance in this kind of extreme weather,
Not gonna hold up too long.
and an ancient white yeah, this boat has a life measured in even minutes is probably generous.
Rounds.
All right.
Its life is measured in rounds.
Yeah. Its life is measured in rounds.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Give me just a flat intelligence or wisdom check with your proficiency bonus, whichever you think would be more appropriate for your character.
What I'm about to do is not very wise or intelligent. So I'm going to go with intelligence because it's the lower of the two.
Based on the sounds you've heard, the ballast is probably already gone.
Ah.
She's likely going to breach into the hold next.
All
when
right.
the ship is down.
I'm going to. Alright, stupid idea. I'm going to hand the drift globe to who's closest? Recovery, probably. I'm gonna hand the drift globe to Recovery and say, you should return to Brinchander. I'll try and regroup with you there. If you don't hear from me, I probably didn't make it back. And I'm going
Okay.
to start flying overboard.
And you're gonna what?
I'm flying overboard, and I'm going to try and get a shot on the dragon with guiding bolt. I have a bonus action dash if I need it.
Alright. So you fly out into the blizzard and crash onto the deck because it's a blizzard. Flying is hard out here.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
back. I'm sorry. Have it my turn yet?
It's right below the hull.
I'm really just trying to draw the dragon away from the ship and
Yeah,
the party.
I'm looking at the. You. Ronald. At least from the deck, you cannot see Aveocaris. But you can see that the ice around the ship is definitely beginning to crack.
Alright, I'll drop down and I'll use my wings to soften the impact and probably send me sprawling across the floor instead of on my feet, but that's fine.
Alright, yeah. As you do so, give me just an acrobatics check then. Let's see how you're landing on the ice and all that.
The dragon is dimly lit, if that does change anything.
Yes. He can see a glow emanating from under the ice.
I don't suppose I can use athletics instead, can I?
Yeah, you can have athletics.
Ah, wonderful.
Yeah, you jump off the side of the ship. 1 second. Actually, yeah, even
The
with your
+9 difference.
Yeah, you're able to land. And you can see through a break in the ice around the ship. You think you have a shot at her.
Guiding bolt, second level, and then I'm booking it.
Make your attack roll.
Does a spell attack get a disadvantage firing through water?
No?
Alright.
Fucking magic.
So that'd be at
No, it's also
advantage
very fired.
with fairy fire. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One.
Acris has a bit of cover from the ice, but she's probably fine. It's not much.
Ah, right.
Wrong bot. You've angered Bangbot now.
Fuck it, I'll plus 10 that.
Okay.
Work. So 31, I assume hits.
Yes.
At least I hope it does.
Yes. A hunk of ice kind of shifts, covering your shot, but your guiding bolt melts clean through it and hits Aveacarus in the wing.
23 radiant damage, and then skedaddle.
All right. What direction are you running?
Away from the ship.
What direction are you running?
Which direction is shore? South? Then I will head north.
Bold. Okay. You run north.
I'm a good aligned marine.
Alrighty.
It's an occupational hazard.
Tuna.
Alright. So, I guess we'd better get the hell out of Dodge. So I'm going to go the same way I saw Nathra go, which is up and out of the hold.
Immediately after I told you I'm
She
probably
has-
not going to survive this.
She has wings. How are you getting up out of that 15
Oh, I can't climb out of here?
I mean,
There are
Yeah, once-
stairs.
Yeah, were there stairs?
stairs to the south.
No, then I'll go to the stairs.
You run 30 feet. You're right next to Cicada.
Okay, then, I guess I'll dash.
All right, you dash, pulling past Cicada and moving up the stairs.
I believe this is the part where my ready thing goes off, seeing two people go.
Indeed.
So
Alright.
I also dash.
Yep,
Away!
we'll get you in just a second.
Yep.
All right. So you are now on top of the ship, right next to the main mast, Tuna.
Okay.
Anything else?
Can I see the dragon from up here?
No, the dragon is below the ship.
Okay. Then I guess that's it.
Indeed. And Resnia runs up next to you.
So are you allowing us to hold action to dash?
Yeah, it's an action.
No, it's not. It's movement. But I'll take it. I might do that later.
It is an action that gives you movement speed.
It's an action that increases your movement speed. It doesn't let you move.
But we're being pedantic.
I guess.
You know, we'll work on this at some point that isn't right now when the dragon's trying to kill you all. Let's go with that. Yeah, okay, so you guys dash up onto the surface of the ship. Deck of the ship. And you hear another crack against the hull.
It'll be fine.
This time, you guys see towards the aft of the ship, near the stairs, you see a section of the floor burst open as a draconic tail kind of erupts into the inner hold for a moment before pulling back under the waves. The ship is beginning to list towards the aft as water is filling the hold. Well, as it's... Yes. As water is filling the hold. All right. Gregor.
Gregor, you better grab that mithril armor and get the fuck out of here. I'm heading out myself right after you.
Yeah, I think I'm outie. I'm outie.
All right, and Mister abandons the party for the night.
No, I'm going up. Gregor is leaving.
I know.
Do you grab the mithril chain mail that I pointed out?
I can't carry mithril chainmail.
Oh fuck, neither can I.
You should have one of your get it.
Cause they all ran off before I could tell them to.
Wait. Okay.
Isn't Mithril half its weight too?
It is, but it's still.
I got all the other treasure we got from down here. God damn it!
Make a question under. Could I consider the mithril chain as a second person?
How low is your push
Why are
drag
you
list that
asking
you
me?
can't pick up one object?
I mean, Gilbert.
Oh no, you cursed it. Now we're all gonna die.
Gilbert,
Yes.
Can I count the suit of armor as a second person?
It's an object.
It's an object.
How low is your push drag
Okay,
lift
can
that
I
you can't even
count it?
pick up a suit of mail? You can't pick up
Oof.
55 pounds in your hands? What do you have, like a -8
When
strength?
he drops strength to 6,
Yeah, my strength is 6. I've also got all of the other treasure. And my
Okay,
own
but
equipment.
but
I need to
that's
be
your-
able
I was
to
too
move.
concerned
I'm not.
getting
I
healing
have
kits.
my equipment. I have just my equipment, and I'm at 75, and my max is 90.
I'll grab it.
Okay. All right.
All right, then we're leaving. We're leaving.
Hey, pro tip, you want to do Blade Song now. You want that
that's
extra
right.
movement
I
speed,
was gonna do
and
it.
you
Yeah, I was
also
gonna do
don't
that
want to
because
get
it gives
hit.
me. Yeah, it gives me 10 foot of movement speed. Yeah, extra. I forgot about that. Thank you. I was gonna do it before Under started talking about picking up the armor, which I really couldn't do. So yeah, I'm gonna draw my blade and enter Blade Song.
All right, you draw your blade, enter blade song. You're just hanging out inside of the listing ship.
No, it gives me 10 feet more movement speed, and I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge.
All right. You move 40 feet.
Since I didn't take an action, I'm gonna dash and make it 80.
All right, yeah. Tuna, Resnia, you just see Gregor just dart right past you.
Mhm.
Something we're pretty used to seeing.
What kind of elf is he again? He's a high elf?
Actually, he's an asshole, but yeah.
He's the
Oh, yeah.
Force 20 Blaze Elf.
Yeah, he's a high elf. Anything else, Gregor?
No.
Recovery.
Okay. Well, I grabbed the treasure except for the mithril chains mail because I can't lift it. Well, I can lift it, but I won't be able to move then. And I'm going to fly up and out of the hold.
All right, you fly up and out of the hold, and the blizzard winds slam you into the deck.
I am resistant to cold damage, if that matters.
It's just the force of the wind.
It's just the wind.
Okay. But I should be able to see our axe beaks from here, yeah? Because they're like right next to the ship.
They were. The axe beaks are running to shore right now.
Okay. So that means I can see the ground, though.
Yes.
I will then. So how much of my movement speed did that take?
That would be. Let's see. So 20 feet.
Okay.
Oh, and I should, for the purpose of caution, you can see that the ice is beginning to fracture around the ship.
Yeah. I will then cast Misty Step and teleport 30 feet south to the shore.
Indeed.
Hold on. How far away are the axe beaks? Pre-Misty Step?
Pre-Misty Step?
Yeah.
100 feet.
Okay, so I missed it 30 feet, and I'll use my remaining 10 feet of... Is the wind blowing... What direction is the wind blowing?
Towards the southeast.
Fuck yeah! Spread my wings, and I fly 10 feet to the south with the wind at my back.
All right. Let's see how this attempt goes in the horrific blizzard conditions. Give me an acrobatics check. All right. You get about an extra 15 feet before you didn't really stabilize yourself right. You can go crashing into the snow.
That's okay. So I'm prone and hidden in the snow, is what you're telling me.
Yes, you are prone. Your face is full of snow. There's a tiny little,
You're gonna love this. So I'm prone in the snow. I'm just gonna curl up a little bit so that I fit within a 5-foot square.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because I haven't used my action yet, because Misty Step is a bonus action,
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion of a snowdrift over myself.
old.
Because that's all I can do.
All right. Okay, so that's recovery. And Inish 20 comes around. All right. Yeah, those of you on top of the ship and Nathra and recovery, you all hear the sound of the ice cracking as the pieces begin to fragment more around the ship. And the ship begins to list even steeper. It's now at about a 30-degree angle towards the back. Dragoon.
So I'll cast the Expeditious Retreat and then move 90 feet up the stairs, off the ship towards the shore.
All right, you jump off the ship. Fall damage is D6, right, Hunter?
Per 10 feet, yes.
All right. Take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you jump off the ship. And you're gonna keep running?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a dex save as you're now running across some very broken ice. Let's see if you slip and fall in.
Hey!
Oh no.
As you stand up, put your foot on the wrong side of that sheet of ice, it gives way, and you fall into the drink. You are currently under the ice in freezing water.
Nice knowing you.
Oof.
You
That's
still
bad karma.
have movement. What are you gonna do?
Oh, so my boots say I can ignore difficult terrain created by ice or snow. Does that count?
Not quite. That would be like, say, the equivalent of black ice. So, slipping and falling on your ass and stable stuff. The issue here is more that the terrain itself is unstable.
Okay. Then can I climb back up?
Yeah. Try to climb out of the ice. How are you trying to climb out of the ice? What are you doing as you're trying to get out of the drink?
Grabbing at the ice and just trying to pull myself up.
All right. Yeah, this I think this would be where the boots would help you. Yeah. So you're able to just kind of climb up on there. You're back up on top of the ice sheet. You keep running.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you run another 10 feet.
So I didn't have to make another save. Be hilarious. Like you run 5 feet and then fall again.
It's just once per round. Well, once per turn. Don't worry, I'm not that much of a dick. All right. Anything else, Dragoon?
No.
All right. The dragon's turn. Oh yeah.
It's all coming together.
Okay, yeah. So, Tuna, Resnia, and Cicada. You guys hear behind you the sound of the hull breaking. As Aveacaris kind of rips through the hall and begins climbing into the hold right below the stairs that you guys are on. The ship begins to list even more. The angle's getting extremely steep. Resnia, it is your turn. At the start of it,
Alright.
I need a deck save as the ship is now at a solid 50-degree angle.
Let's see. Oh, hey, look, someone had bless on me. Feels good.
I did.
Indeed,
Oh, I
you
completely forgot about that.
don't fall back down the stairs into the dragon's awaiting jaws.
I'm going to use Step at the Wind and dash my way out of here. I believe I want to be gone. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to, while dashing, I'm going to press the start menu, and I'm going to make sure I have this equipped. Yeah, but I go ahead and fall to the ground, or whatever.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you fall to the ground next to the ship. Guessing you're still going to haul ass?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I need that deck save from you. Yeah, as the ice begins kind of shifting and giving away beneath you, just kind of hop, skip, and jump in the you going after a dragoon?
I really can't do anything to help, in terms of carrying people, so I'm just going to yeet my ass 135 feet away from this.
All right. Well, you going south, north, east, west?
Where the birds are. I'm normally the driver.
Okay, so you're running south towards the axe beaks.
Yep, 135 feet from where I was to that place. Double dash.
You do so.
Oh, it's got the silver cat ring.
Yep.
And south is to the shore.
And at the end of your turn, Aveacaris is going to buck the hall. Tuna,
Mm-hmm.
the hall behind you and the stairs don't really exist anymore.
Oh boy.
Basically the floor of the aft castle has collapsed.
Don't worry, that's the part that was flooding.
All right, Cicada.
Flooding means nothing to me.
Where am I?
Start of your turn, I need a dexterity saving throw as the ship has listed significantly. 18. All right, yeah. You're able to prevent yourself from falling backwards towards the aft of the ship and into the dragon's waiting jaws. What are you doing?
Did I get the armor?
You have the armor.
Okay.
Wait. Did you grab the armor when you first ran away?
Could we say I would have done so, knowing
No.
that my other two?
No, you wouldn't.
Wait. Oh, well.
Bet you're going back in for it.
Where is it?
Oh, it's gone. Don't
Currently,
even worry about it. Just try
Back
to
to
live.
the treasure pile.
Wouldn't it have? You said the ship's at an angle. Wouldn't it have slid towards me at the aft of the ship?
I mean, you're technically right in the fact that it would be sliding towards the aft, but it'd be closer to Icarus than you.
Also, there is no treasure pile. There's just the armor. I took
It's
the rest of the
fair
treasure.
enough.
Can I? I have this rope. Can I lasso it? It's 50 feet.
Sure.
My God!
Give me
Absolute
an
athletic.
attack roll with we'll treat this like it's a whip. So I don't know. Do you have proficiency in whips?
I have proficiency in
Yes, he's a
simple,
fighter. Yes, he does.
martial, everything.
Okay, yeah. Try to Indiana Jones this armor. Sure, why the
What's-
fuck not?
What's my
Dex
modifier?
based, whip based. Dex or whip based.
You can use Dex or Strength with them. They're finesse
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah, but his dex is, if he built him like the other one, his dex is high, so you use your dex.
My dex is 20, so I use the +5 above the 20.
Yes.
Yes.
Plus 8
Use the
total. with your
+5
proficiency.
plus your proficiency bonus, which is, I think, should be 3. So it'd be 8.
Where does it say the proficiency bonus?
It's on the first page of your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Like a +3. All right, yeah, you throw it. You hit the armor, but you aren't able to lasso the armor.
Well, you said this is an attack action. I get 2.
Indeed. So you wheel back up your lasso and you try again. You fail to get the armor with your lasso.
Well, I guess then I gotta go.
All right, where are you running?
Off this sinking ship.
Hi, which direction? I mean,
Well, where am I?
well, you're kind of right next to the main mass. Are you running north towards Nathra, or are you running south towards all your fleeing axe beaks and party members?
Towards the party.
Right. You run and jump off the side of the ship.
Okay.
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, yes.
Jump off the side of the ship. And I need a dexterity saving throw from you, as the ice here is breaking up. Alright, yeah, you deftly avoid falling into the drink as you use up the rest of your movement speed.
Yes.
Alright. Nathra.
Is the dragon visible from here?
Yes, you can see you can see like a bit of the glowing tail sticking out from underneath the ice in the ship.
Is it within 120 feet of me?
She is within 120 feet of you.
I will send another guiding bolt at it. But 31 radiant damage, and I will continue to skedaddle and bonus action skedaddle.
Indeed, you begin running north. You're past the broken ice, so it's just flat ice here.
Alright, good. And that is going to be my turn.
Alright, Tuna.
All right.
I need a dexterity saving throw from you, as the
Oh,
ship
boy.
is resting heavily. Do you fall into Aveacris's gaping maw?
You blushed yourself, right? Yeah.
I did, but I net 20'd, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you just grab hold of some of the safety lines on the main mast. No effort. This ship sinking is completely unterrifying to your.
This dragon is just like trying to eat straight out of the cereal box by tilting it up.
Yes, it is.
All right, did I
Alright.
see where what's his face fell in the water?
No, you would not be able to actually see the falling in the water, but
Okay. Can I hear somebody swimming and hollering in the water?
by what's his face you mean Dragoon, right?
Yeah, I mean Dragoon.
Oh no, you see him running away to the south.
Oh, he got out.
He looks soaked, but yeah, he's out of the drink.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I'm going to make a break for the Axe Peaks.
Dashing?
Yeah. The party seems to have chosen flight, so I'm not going to fight.
Yeah. Yeah, you run to the
Well,
south,
we gotta get out of this
jump off the side
frozen
of the ship.
sinking ship first.
Yeah, well, obviously I get off the frozen stinking ship
You
first.
take no points of bludgeoning damage because you're tuna.
Yeah.
And I need a dexterity saving throw from you to avoid falling through the ice.
All right.
Not that means jack or shit to you.
No,
Well, I mean, if
just
you want to roll it, you can.
Wikipedia.
If you roll more than a 3, I will take damage from it.
I already rolled for the fall. You took 1 bludgeoning, which means you took no bludgeoning.
Oh,
The-
I see the roll now.
Yeah. The dex saving throw is for running across the ice.
Oh, and I guess I fall over.
Does he flounce like a fish when he hits the ground?
Tuna hits the ice, flops like a fish, and slips through a crack in the ice.
Oh,
He's
well.
now in the freezing cold water.
Whatever will I do?
He's a fish. It really doesn't matter.
Feels pretty normal.
Hey, while I'm down here, do I see any other cracks in the ice?
Yes, there are many cracks in the ice surrounding the ship within the first 15 feet of it.
But none in the direction that I was going.
What do you mean by cracks? I'm thinking you mean...
I mean other openings in the ice.
Yes, basically the entire area surrounding the ship in a 15-foot radius is composed of cracked ice.
Oh, okay. I was just seeing if I could continue running away by swimming down here.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, probably. I mean,
Well, yeah, but I mean, if there's no more cracks after I get away from the ship, then that's kind of defeating the purpose of it.
you can breathe underwater.
I can breathe underwater, but how would I get back to the surface?
Dynamite.
You have an axe, a magic axe.
Hmm.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so you climbing back onto the surface?
Yeah, I'm climbing back onto the surface because I can't see through the ice, so I don't know where everyone else is.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, so you climb back out of the ice. Strength, athletics, or acrobatics, whichever you'd prefer.
All right. And when I've passed with a 15,
Yes.
okay,
And
then I
you
don't blow that.
scurry back up onto the ice and keep moving.
And I keep moving. Oh, would I have needed to dash yet?
No.
Ooh, okay. No, I'm not going to do it, actually. I just dash.
All right, you dash. Gregor.
All right. Two questions. How far is it to shore or solid ground?
300 feet.
Second, 300 feet. Hmm. Shit. Okay, well then I'm trying to get the hell up out of here.
Here's the party, basically.
It take. All right, yeah, I'm gonna try to move. I'm gonna try to move out. I'm gonna try to get out of this ship as quick as I can. So it's 300 feet to shore, to solid ground.
Yep.
Following the staircase, or is that straight line?
From where you are, if you just keep running straight, you're headed right south to shore.
Okay, well then I'm gonna keep running straight. 80 feet, because yeah, I'm bonus action dashing. I mean, I'm action dashing. No, scratch that. No, I'm not. How many people are around me?
The closest party member is Bresnia.
How far is Resnia? In
30 feet.
Good, he's out of my range. I am going to thunder step forward 90 feet and then run my additional 40.
All right, Resnia, you see Gregor thunderstep, and the ice that he was standing on explodes. There's now water there as the ice begins to crack. All right, recovery.
Okay. Do I see the axe peaks?
Yes.
Range?
Be back.
140 feet right now because they've been running.
Yep. So I will Misty Step again, so that I can just skip the whole standing up thing. And I will then fly, using the wind again, fly south.
Give me an
towards the
acrobatics
ice peaks.
test and see how you make it. Okay, this time you're able to hold it better. Make it about 30 feet before the wind stops being helpful.
Mm-hmm. So I've moved a total of 60 feet. The 30 from the Misty Step and 30 of flight. Do I see Aviacris?
You do not see Aveacaris. But based on how that ship is listing, there's probably a large weight in the aft of it.
Uh-huh. Then in that case, I'm just going to dash and just run 30 feet south.
All right. You haul ass.
Yes. Yes, I do. That is the end of my turn.
All right. Dragoon.
I'll be right back.
So, I guess following the rest of the party, I just movement, skedaddle, bonus, skedaddle, action, skedaddle.
All right.
Just run 90 feet.
Aveacaris. Well, she can't detect anybody right now. So she's going to erupt out onto the deck of the ship. And, let's see. Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Well, that's not good.
Welcome to your death.
I can go again if you want me to.
All right. So, Aveacaris is going to begin taking off and flying northeast. Pretty sure it's safe to say that you guys are out of initiative
Great. Cool.
as you're fleeing.
Well, eventually we catch the axe peaks, right?
Eventually, yeah.
Okay.
So,
You all got out of Aveacaris' senses, and then she picked the wrong direction.
Yep.
Yes, Nathra?
I assume I'm able to see the glow of the dragon fucking off to the northeast. I will circle around west then and try to group up with the party either on the shore or on the way to Brinchander.
We're probably just going to get to shore, because that's only, if it was only 300 feet away, only take like a minute or so. Then I'll put the hut back up and we can finish our long rest on the shore.
Yeah, Nathra, you begin circling to the west to get back to the party. The blizzard begins to let up more significantly. And you guys can all kind of see from the shoreline the Dark Duchess. It's the bow of the ship kind of peering out of the water as it sinks beneath the waves.
Well, we didn't get to search it, but we did get most of the loot, so good for us. When he comes back, I do give the drift globe back to Nathra.
Well, why don't we finish taking that rest?
Yep. I put up the hut. We finish our rest.
Or attempt to.
Mm-hmm.
And then Aviacarus bursts from the ice. No,
That's okay. That's why we're on the shore.
yeah, you guys continue your long rest. And wake up the next morning. It's still dark. It still sucks.
Well, that was a nice rest. Hopefully the ship should have settled by now. Time to search it.
Isn't it kind of weird how it fucked up the entire ship? Like, is that thing the layer of it or something? Why would you destroy your own layer?
Well, I think it was what was inside the layer it was trying to get at.
Yeah, for real.
But you do raise a good question. What was on that ship that the dragon was so interested in?
I will be back. I need to use the restroom.
Okay. Tuna, do you have the spell water breathing?
Tuna looks at you flatly.
I asked because I don't know if anyone else in the party can breathe underwater. You would be alone.
Oh, right, I forget you land dwellers can't breathe on water. No, he doesn't have that.
Unfortunate. Anyone happen to have the spell water breathing?
Can I change my familiar from an owl to an octopus or whatnot for free?
I think you'd have to recast the
You normally have to
spell.
recast
Yeah.
it.
Another thing to consider is would the octopus be okay in, well, freezing water?
I mean, octopuses usually live at the bottom of the ocean. It gets pretty cold down there.
That is a good point. It just got me thinking, like, how is this like freezing water? Like, why isn't it frozen? I don't remember the science behind that.
Um, Typically, water below the surface is moving a little bit too much with the current to freeze, given the insulation of the water above it, if I remember right.
Yeah, that's
Salt
about right.
plus pressure. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, this close to shore, it shouldn't be too deep, right?
You never know quite where it drops off.
Howdy.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Hello.
Yeah, we had a spooky dragon scare.
Dragons.
The
Mhm.
dragon sank our ship. We are now stranded in the Arctic, and our ice-locked ship has sunk.
Yep, I'm back.
Seems suboptimal.
Welcome back.
Well, yeah, you guys are totally
Suboptimal.
fucked. I'll be fine, but you guys are fucked.
I was hoping to at least have some of them meet a watery grave, but one of them definitely wasn't going to be tuna.
Yeah, I think half of us, you forget recovery can fly, and then one can swim and breathe underwater. I think this is fine. We'll find a way to solve this.
Oh, it's not the flying part. Flying don't mean shit in a blizzard.
Hmm.
Besides, flying doesn't help you with the ocean.
I don't suppose the thing in yellow knows how to make people breathe underwater.
I don't believe he does. No.
Well, I guess it's up to me then.
Godspeed.
See, I'm not going to bring all my stuff down there.
Most of my stuff is being left with the X-Beaks.
I'm only going to bring the stuff that is, like, actually on Tuna's person, which is just the weapon, the armor, the clothing, the holy symbol, the amulet, and the climber's kit that he keeps strapped to himself at all times. And as soon as we're done resting and eating breakfast, he'll probably start to head over there and see what's down there.
All right.
So, yeah, Tuna dives down there to start feeling his way around.
All right, he's dead.
Was there something that we probably should have cast on him?
I mean, there's nothing I have that would have helped him.
Like a long strider or something?
Probably could have cast long rope to pull his corpse back up.
He'll be fine. He's part fish or something, right? He knows how to swim.
Yeah, he's probably not the only thing down there that knows how to swim.
It'll be fine. You're worrying too much.
I would like to fill all of the onlookers' heads with images of horrible, horrible monstrosities in the water.
Indeed, indeed. You expose them to all of Gilbert's, what is it? Velociphobia?
Yeah.
Indeed, it's horrifying. You realize that the ocean is a horrid, eldritch abomination of a place where no mortal man was meant to know or venture.
Smells like heresy. Purge it with fire.
It smells like fish, mostly.
Yeah, it smells like heresy. That's what I said.
All right. But yeah,
Fish are
you
heretical now.
dive in. Tuna, you dive into the ocean.
Yep,
You begin swimming. You have dark vision, right?
I have dark vision.
All right. Yeah, you begin swimming down and down and down and down. About 200 feet. You well, technically more like 150 feet. You begin passing by the masts of the ship. And you go farther and farther, and eventually you reach the hull of the ship in the cold darkness of the ocean.
Cool. I head into the ship, and I guess I'll just continue trying to. Well, first I'm going to grab that suit of plate mail.
Oh, it's a suit of plate mail now? I didn't
Or,
realize.
sorry.
Aviakra's had his way with it, and now it's a super.
And you don't miss anything, do you? No, I grabbed the mithril mail down there.
Right. Sure you do. Yeah. You go to find the mithril mail, and then your game crashes because, you use the wrong cheat code to mod in the item.
Ah, shit.
Save file is
You
now
reload
corrupted.
it. You reload it, and it's a -2 plate mail now.
No, your entire character file is corrupted. You have to start over. Okay.
No, I didn't
also-
know what I was doing, and I just changed the name of the item to mithril plate mail without actually changing the item ID.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you swim into the hull of the ship. Are you going through the original hull breach or through the massive hole Aviakarus ripped through the ship's aft?
You know what? Let's be adventurous and take the massive fucking hole.
Aviakarus made?
Yeah, that one.
All right, yeah, you swim into, well, the massive hole that Aveocarus
Okay.
made. There is ship debris everywhere. What are you doing?
Am I able to find the chainmail?
Give me an investigation check.
Oh boy, I suck at these.
I go to bed now. Good night.
No.
Good night.
Okay.
Oof.
Yes, you find the chainmail.
Would I have found it with a 6?
No, you would not have.
Ah, that's important. Well, now that I've found that, I'm going to start just sort of methodically looking over the ship. And I'm not necessarily looking for things that would be, like, hidden. I'm just going in all the places where I would expect to find things as they would be stored on the ship, and I'll move stuff out of the way if I need to.
All right. Important question. What is your passive perception?
It's 8.
8.
Okay. It's not good.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's not great. As a large tentacle reaches out for you, but you manage to prevent it from hitting you. You might want to roll an ish, as a giant octopus has also come.
Ah, damn it.
And none of us on land can see this.
Much.
How far away is he?
200 feet under the waves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep working on scribing that spell while he's down there.
Indeed.
And then I realized I should have told him to grab the skeletons if they were there.
I mean, they're probably there, like, all over the place.
They
Well, it's
probably
gonna
drifted
try
a bit away.
to, it's gonna try to grab you again.
Nope.
And misses. Your turn.
Alright. So you may not know that I can do this, but much like Aquaman, I can talk to fish and other sea creatures, and I would like to attempt to communicate the simple idea of friendship to this giant octopus.
Friendship. Friendship.
Aquaman over here.
Basically,
Apes
that
together
one of the
strong.
Triton abilities, and I'm going to use it.
Fingers to his forehead and you hear woo 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 woo. The old like 60s like wave effect coming out of his forehead.
Yep.
All right. Give me a persuasion check.
Cool.
All right.
Would I have succeeded with the 23?
Important question. Can you understand animals and can they understand you?
I can't understand them. I can communicate simple ideas to them. Actually,
Okay.
let me read the actual feature.
I think they have to have a swim speed for the Triton, but
I can communicate simple ideas to beasts that can breathe water. That's it.
So no dolphins, huh? That's rough.
No.
No dolphins. They're too smart for your conniving ways.
We talk to fish, no cephalopods.
Indeed, indeed. Wait, it specifies fish?
It says they have to breathe water.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so no dolphins.
Yeah, so no cephalopods. They can't breathe water.
That's
All right.
not.
Yeah.
That's
Right, okay, so you communicate with the cephalopod.
No, it's not a cephalopod. It's an
All right.
octopus.
Are you okay? Do you understand? Do you know what a cephalopod is?
Are cephalopods not dolphins? Or oh no, I'm thinking of cetaceans. Yeah, no cetaceans. What the hell is a cephalopod?
The
Cephalopod's
thing
like
you're
a
speaking
squid
to right
I
now.
don't think, right? Oh,
or an
yeah.
okay.
octopus.
So cephalopods, yes. Cetaceans, no.
Sorry, for a second there, my brain was shutting down.
No, I got confused.
All good, all good.
I'm thinking of crustaceans now. Oh, hell.
Okay.
Giant
Crust-
enemy crab.
It's
Let's just
E3 all
continue.
over again.
All right. On the octopus's turn, it's gonna kind of change its colors a little bit and begin to move out of your melee range. Do you attack it?
Nah. Why would I
Alright.
attack a friend?
The octopus is fucked off. You're out of an ish.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue looking around to see things that are down here.
How long are you gonna spend?
How many? I'll spend like half a day. Well, actually, let's see. Why don't we play this by ear? I'll spend an hour picking it over to start, unless something else happens, and then we'll see what that gets me.
All right. So, you spend that time picking over the ship. And you come across a chest. A locked chest.
Ooh, okay.
Of rather high quality.
All right, then I'll leave that somewhere where I can see it, and I'll probably haul it back up.
And near this chest is the body of a man. Honestly, he looks like a pirate. Like, super over the top Pirates of the Caribbean-esque pirate.
I knew they were pirates. I'm gonna search his body to see if he has a key on him.
Indeed. So you search his body, and you do, in fact, find a key. You also find that on his overly elaborate fancy pirate pimp hat is a badge. A red eel wrapped around a golden trident.
Do I recognize that?
History check.
So that's a no then.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah, no, I've never seen this before.
Correct. You have no idea what this is.
All
What
right,
the
well,
fuck is an eel? What the
I'll
fuck is a
yoink that
trident?
badge in case someone else knows, and hold on to that. And then I'm gonna take that
Oh,
key
I
and
have
open
to
the chest.
Because this happened right when I was getting here. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. It's okay. I'm never here. It's my fault.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, I have gaze of two minds, so I should be able to see, like, perceive through his senses. But like, I have to
No.
do that before he leaves. He's been gone like
Tuna,
a
would you have
while.
allowed this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
It's kosher.
neat. I'm not gonna
Punish
do
you
nothing.
for-
I'm just gonna spy on what he's doing.
Yeah, you see all the things I've described.
Okay.
Can I tell that he's seeing through my eyes? Or did he just say that he was doing that?
Did you
Well,
let
he
him do
doesn't
it?
say anything.
I allowed him to do it. I just want to, like, is there any difference? Do I know he's doing it, even though he said he was?
You feel
The effect does not say. It just says it lasts till the end of my turn, and I can use an action to extend the duration.
I would say I'll leave that up to you, Tuna. Do you feel Hans basically, staring over your shoulder?
I mean, I would hope so. Because if I didn't know, I think that would be scarier. That's my main concern
There's
here.
something staring through my eyes, and
Yeah, it just I think it just feels like you have a pair of eyes staring through the back of your skull.
Okay, good. Anyway, I'm gonna go unlock that chest.
All right. You unlock. Well, you stick the key in the lock and turn it. You hear the click of tumblers. It is now unlocked.
Cool, I open it.
All right, you open it. A plume of bubbles rushes out towards the surface.
Chest of air.
And inside you see what looks to be a journal, along with some about a dozen bottles. Well, empty bottles, I should say. And what looks to be a money pouch, a large gold bracelet, and a gray bag.
Okay. I'm gonna yoink all of those things, including the gray bag, without looking at what's inside of it, and get to the surface.
All
before
right.
this journal gets any more ruined by the air, or by the water.
Indeed. You swim back up to the surface. Well, guys, after about an hour of waiting around, and I don't know, knowing you guys probably taking bets on if he's dead or not, you see a large plume of bubbles erupt from the water. And about a minute later, tuna bursts from the sea, landing on the ice.
Well, I did find more things down there, as well as that mithril mail you forgot to grab.
I'll just give people a slideshow of the interesting things, including the pirate and the chest and the mail.
Yeah, there was a pirate and an octopus,
And the
treasure
octopus.
chest.
An octopus.
Yeah, there was an octopus, and we made friends. It was a jolly good time.
When he
want that
says
hat.
octopus, I will put the scariest image of the octopus possible.
It's just like a close up
that
on the
sort
beak that they have.
Yeah, I'll just put that right in his brain.
Oh god, was that big?
It was a giant octopus.
Ugh.
Was it a giant octopus or a mini kraken?
No, a kraken is a squid.
Is there a difference?
How can you
Yes.
tell the difference?
Squid have 10 tentacles. Octopi have only 8.
Squid tastes better.
Ooh.
If an octopi has 8, wouldn't it then be an octuple, not a tentacle?
Well,
Oof.
I was only half telling the truth. Squid have 8 tentacles and 2 arms, but the distinction between those is not much.
I was
So they're
gonna say,
both squids.
wouldn't the squid be like a, what is it, a decipus?
Deca.
A hecatonctopus?
Docopus?
I mean, I can just make up words too.
It has 50 beaks and 100 arms.
Flip it.
A
I can just make them
centipus.
up too.
Hans would like to begin contemplating just dunking himself into the cold, icy water and just staying there until he dies. That's all.
Anyway, time to see what's in that bag.
Does he communicate that desire? Or that contemplation?
He doesn't communicate it. Well, yeah, sure. He'll just communicate the image of him just sinking into the water and the bubbles stopping.
It's okay, Hans. Don't worry. We'll make sure that doesn't happen to you. And I give him like a pat in the back of the shoulder.
Yeah, I think there's like an unnatural give when you do that.
Oh, come on. We got a lifeguard with us. You'll be fine.
It's like your hand sinks into his shoulder a little bit, like Plato.
What?
I don't think he has bones under there.
Oh, come on. I gotta, like... I try to, like, see if there's, like, any purchase of bone. Because I'm curious now.
I mean, there's probably some.
Are you an octopus too?
AGR, the jig is up. You know what you must do. Execute Order 66.
Wait a second. He can't be an octopus, because, like, don't octopus only breathe water?
Have you proven that they cannot breathe air? Maybe they
Hans
just choose
is
not
not
to.
yet an octopus. No.
Oh, is he one of them? What you call it? Warlocks? The deep
He's
freaking
he's a gulag.
mariner. Oh,
No, he's a gulag. Anyway,
So, what's in the bag?
What is in the bag?
What's in the box?
Oh, and the whole reason I came here, one of
Let's-
you could dry this journal off
steady was.
before the water ruins it.
Sounds like one of the wizardy folks.
Doesn't someone have prestidigitation?
That's Gregor's favorite
I
character.
know someone does.
Dagger? Dragoon? Rat-o.
no, I leave things slimy. I don't
Dragoon,
usually
can you dry
prestidigitate.
this journal off?
Prestidigitation.
Alright,
There we go, we found it.
I'll leave that to one of you to read through.
I'll read through it if no one else does.
I'll read through it. That's not a problem. I start flipping through it.
All of us just got around the book.
Hans can't really read it, but he can read your mind while you read it.
All right. So, okay, wait. Oh, fuck. I shut the book on myself. One moment.
I open a book and read it. God damn it, I shut the book.
I'm like, AGR, the jig is up. They're on to you. And then I, like, snapped the book shut. All right, yeah, okay. So you begin reading through the journal. And it's a journal written by Captain Rudolph Blue Moon.
Oh. Him.
Yep.
It's
It's a lot of talking about well, being a pirate, all the people he pushed overboard, the loot he got, a lot of self-aggrandizing stuff. All the women and men he sleeps with, the mer people too. Really, really self-aggrandizing bullshit. But the later part of it begins to get more serious, and the final entry reads, "That damned white dragon is back, circling above me like a vulture. I reckon she could carry..." Actually, no, hold on a second. "Yar, that damned white dragon be back, circling above me like a vulture. I reckon she could carry this ship back to Luskin if she were mine to. To die from starvation, bitter cold, or a dragon. Choices, choices." And it says yo-ho after that.
I like him.
Oi, sponge boy, me bob.
Well, he
Yo
went out
ho,
as he
yo.
died, guys.
One of the worst pirates we've ever seen.
But we have
But
seen
we have seen him.
except we didn't.
I did.
Was this the same pirate that, like, not pirate, but like dude that was like a long ass time ago? Hey, look, my wife wants me to wants you guys to find this thing underneath the water. Is that the
I
same
have no
guy?
memory of that.
Huh?
I think you're talking about session 1.
Session
No,
2, but yeah.
Session 2.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bremen with the lake monster.
No,
Nope,
that
never
was the
been to
lake
Bremen.
monster. That wasn't even the same body of water, Resnia.
It's the only thing I remember. Anyway, the bag. What's
Indeed.
in the bag?
All right, you reach into the bag to find out what's in it.
It's Mills's wife's head.
The bag is a mimic. It bites your hand.
Ow.
It's a bag of
Fill
devouring.
his head with images of the worst possible things that could be in the bag.
It's a bag of devouring.
No, it's a bag of withholding. You can attempt to put your hand into it, but there's no space inside of it. Your hand doesn't even fit.
You stick your hand into the bag. And as you pull out a fully sized panther.
A what?
Alive?
Pull out a panther. Roll
Is it alive?
And now something you will hope you really enjoy.
Really? Really? Okay.
What is this, like a bag of summoned beasts?
You never seen Rocky and
Pull out the
Bullwinkle?
panther, and the panther is pissed.
You never seen a Rocky and Bullwinkle? And now something I hope you'll really enjoy. So he did every time he pulled a lion or something out of the hat, he'd shove it back down in there and a little flying squirrel would land on the hat.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, this thing's gonna go first. Also, who stuck their hand in?
That was me. That was me. I'll proudly say that was me. It's not okay. You get to boast that you have. You pulled
Oh
the
my
fucking
god, no
panther
one's
out.
beating Panther.
Oh, I should have opened it underwater. That would have been so much funnier.
Panther appears,
somebody and
immediately
run off.
starts drowning.
Alright. So there's a panther in your hand. It's gonna start scratching the shit out of your face.
Disapprove. Neither of those hit me.
Indeed. You just kind of block it as it starts hissing and pawing at your face.
Guys, can we not pierce this thing? I want to make a pelt out of this stuff.
Alright, Gregor. A panther came out of a small gray bag and attempted to eat Resnia.
Guys, I got this.
I am going to laugh. And then I'm going to. You know what? Oh wait, I can't cast that on it. It doesn't have an intelligence score.
Yes, it does.
Okay, then is it greater than 4?
No.
I was gonna say because let's both start laughing. I was gonna cast Tasha's on it. Idiot laughter, but if it. Okay, I'm gonna cast sleep on the thing.
All right.
What do? I roll.
You roll a bunch of dice, and then Resnia falls asleep.
What are the odds that this guy rolls max for everything? What are the odds? I'd be impressed.
With how this campaign's going so far, there's a decent chance it's either going to be maximum or minimum.
Do it.
Hey!
That's a 6.
The panther is now asleep. It's all curled up in the snow like an adorable cat.
Oh.
What are you, Siegfried or Roy?
I want it.
Get another one.
On your turn, reach into the bag.
Are we still in initiative, Gilbert?
Sorry. Hans.
I don't know. It's sleeping. That's fine. They can sleep.
Dragoon?
Let it sleep.
Okay. Who the fuck is Tima?
Actually, I want to pet it.
That was supposed to be Tuna. My finger slipped on the keys, and
And Dragpum?
Drag-pum-pum.
it's drag parts per minute.
And Grigor.
I will be
All right,
right
it's getting late. My typing's getting a little
Yes.
worse.
Do what now?
Anybody doing anything against the Puma?
No,
I
I
wanna-
thought it was
I want to
asleep.
pick it up and carry it.
Sleeping.
There's no reason
Okay,
to
well
carry
then I'm
on this
done.
Puma.
Then I'm not gonna do
I
anything
wanna
to it.
pick
If
it
it
up
went to
and carry
sleep,
it.
it's fine.
I think we
I'll
should just
feed
get
it.
out of here and leave the Puma to its own devices.
I'll feed it and pet it and take care of it.
And
If that
call
thing
him
attacks
George.
you, I'm gonna beat one to death. I very much think we should just leave it. I kind of wanted its hide, but it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb here in Icewind Dale.
So, you guys,
As if we don't.
those of you that are proficient arcane nerds, you recognize this now to be a bag of tricks gray. A gray bag of tricks. Such delightful results, including weasels, giant rats, badgers, boars, panthers, giant badgers, dire wolves, and giant elk.
Oh, this one was cursed because it's angry at us.
I want to start domesticating the panther when it wakes up.
Or you pulled a cat out of a bag and you annoyed it, so it scratched you for rubbing its belly more than twice.
I did no such thing.
But yeah, you guys are out of it.
Okay, well, Tuna, you're the one who took the risk and went down there, so I think you get the cool bag.
Oh, I mean, I don't have a personal need for portable felines, rodents, and other wild beasts.
I thought you were the one who was feeding the axe beaks, though.
Oh yeah, fair.
I would recommend that you read the item.
Can only pull each one out once, can't you?
No. So,
Oh,
Yeah, it vanishes at 0 hit points.
yep. Or at the next dawn.
Ah.
Oh, I took some creative liberty with what happens when you pull the first one out. More memorable that way.
it was definitely amusing.
Maybe I will use this.
Hey, Tuna, you're from around here, right?
Yeah.
Where's the closest graveyard?
Closest graveyard? Well, most people don't bury their dead up here, they burn them.
Oh.
Ice is a little bit difficult to get through with a shovel.
Most, you said?
I mean, there are some old burial mounds here and there, but those are ancient.
Was that fucking, like, slasher horror music I heard in the background?
No, that was a truck going by.
Did you hear that? Oh my gosh. I actually had some slasher music in the background because the remnants of the dragon.
I thought that was like that violin thing where it gets higher and higher up until like something jumps you.
Oh my gosh. I need to timestamp you when I just. Okay, go on.
No, Gilbert probably heard the truck going by outside my house.
All right. Let's stay focused. We're all getting too goony.
Well, anyway, so we looted the pirate ship. What now?
I got a kitty.
Wait, did we settle the matter of the other stuff that I pulled up?
What other stuff?
There was other stuff. Gilbert, would you mind posting that again? I remember you told me what each of the things was, and there was like a pouch of gold.
There was a journal, the bag, and other stuff?
Yeah, there was a bag of gold and I think an armlet, you said?
Yes, a large gold armlet.
Yep.
And
I'll add them to the party funds.
1 second.
I just had a nefarious idea, and I am writing down a note.
There you go.
Okay, well, Tuna's got the bag of tricks. What's the gold bracelet and wine worth?
That wine is a fine wine. It's actually what you guys used to make your massive pile of money earlier.
But this is only a bottle.
Okay,
It's single
like 10
bottle.
gold.
Yep. You guys could always drink it.
I know. I'll pawn the bag off on some orphans back in Brinchander. I'm sure children will have fun with this.
I think it'd actually be more useful to just keep
All right,
it.
giant badger.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want it, Tuna, I'll take
Timmy.
it.
No, I'm gonna keep it. But
And
it's
then
like the
Timmy
saying
got
goes,
mauled
right?
by a giant badger.
But it's like the saying goes, tricks are for kids.
Nice.
I'm going to modify that D8. It's a D9 now.
Oh no, what is it? Oh,
On a 9, they pull out a breakfast cereal box.
Not a rabbit?
A giant
Not a
white
white
rabbit.
There it is. Mythical creature. Mythical beast.
The tricky rabbit.
no, the silly rabbit.
Silly rabbit tricks are for
So I'd
kids.
like to point out that we basically traded 8 skeletons for a whole fuckload of treasure. And I am okay with this.
Mm-hmm. Well, where do we want to go to now?
Wasn't there a corpse down there?
There was a dead body.
Yeah, it was a cool dead body. You should go get it.
No, I
And then
searched
we'll
him.
No, go get him.
I'm not going down there for a dead pirate.
I'm just gonna fill your head with images of a dancing zombie pirate.
That hat is
Better
pretty
roll
neat.
persuasion then, I guess.
Do it for the hat.
Oh god. Recovery gets the captain's corpse. Recovery looks at the undead captain, raises him. I'm now.
I am the captain. Oh god.
You may
Okay.
call me Commodore Recovery.
I rolled persuasion.
Oh fuck, that would be sick. Hey, hold that thought. And then he goes sprinting back down the ice shelf and dives back in. And assuming nothing goes wrong, he's going to return a few minutes later with the bloated dead body of a pirate captain.
Indeed. Actually, the body isn't even bloated. Yeah, he returns.
Oh yeah, it's only been in the water for like a day.
Yeah, he returns with the waterlogged, still not thawed corpse of Captain Rudolph Blue Moon. Still looking like.
Hey, does anybody know reincarnation or resurrection?
Yes, I do. And I step over, and I go ooga booga and cast Animate Dead on the captain.
Oh, God!
All right, the captain raises from his long slumber, slack-jawed, and he looks right at you.
And I tell him, I am the captain now.
I saw it coming, but it's still. Oh God!
All right, I'm guessing. Yeah, he'd be a zombie, right?
Yeah, he's a zombie.
All right. He takes off his hat and he tries to put it on your head.
I take it.
Add pirate pimp hat to your inventory.
You were gonna leave him down there.
Oh my God!
I love playing this game with you guys. All right. Well, it's a new day in the Dale.
Indeed. And what a day it is.
Indeed. And we'll close on that with you guys walking back to, we'll just call it Bryn Shander for now. Yeah, kind of walking off into the sunrise.
Yep.
With a zombie pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, with a zombie pirate.
Needs a new name. I'm thinking something French.
Well, his name was Blue Moon. Could always call him Barbosa.
I don't know. It doesn't quite feel grim enough.
His name
And he is
is Balls. Ball, huh? I don't know.
How long's he been dead?
Oh, about 2 months. Froze to death inside that. No, actually died of starvation, then froze to death. Wait,
damn.
He died of
Right?
starvation, then froze to death.
Holy
man.
shit!
DM is also a
He
little
had-
tired.
He had a rough time. Like, shit. You would have been better off coming with me.
I'm gonna kill you and kill you again.
Oh, that's good.
Oh no, the GIF isn't loading. It's too powerful.